you so very much. The next team, we have Team Vinca. Team Cindy. So, would you give us the name of your school?
As been mentioned earlier on, Team Cindy is Koboko Parent Secondary School.
Thank you so much for emerging to the grand finals. Wish you the best. Then to Team Vinca.
Our school is Padron Secondary School.
Thank you so much. So we have Team Koboko Parents against Team Padron Secondary School, which happens to be our host school. We wish you the best in the round. So judging this quiz, we have Richard Yango, and I'll be timing in this round. Thank you so very much. You're most welcome.
Alright, thank you very much, Jane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of the Western Play Championship Koboko District Quiz Grand Final, hosted by that is the Padron Secondary School. Today with us in the Grand Finale, we have Koboko Perez and we have that's Padron City Host School. They will be tossing out to determine which team goes out to the prize. They will fight through the preliminary rounds and then after the finals. So who is going to go home with the trophy to be determined after the 45 questions? That's what we asked. Whoever raises the hand up first will get a chance to answer the question. The wrong answer, you get a 0 mark. The question is passed to the other side. When they get it correctly, they get 5 marks for the correct answer. You answer the question correctly, you get the 10 marks. Are we clear? First come, first serve. Whoever raises the hand up first will be given the point. And see will be opening to identify which hand was up first. Then the mind goes to that person. Wait again. 15 questions from health, 15 questions from politics, 15 questions from entertainment, making a total of 45. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? One more person still left. Our Max awarding lady is still going to shake down. And together with us, we have Ashley who will be helping us to award the Max. Where is that? All together. So, are we now ready? Are we now ready? Question number 1. What type of government does Uganda currently have?
Multi-party system governance.
Multi-party system governance. Correct. Question number 2. Which party in Uganda's history has been the most dominant and as per now since 19?
I think a point of clarity, you're only allowed to raise your hand when the question ends. When the question is still going, you're not allowed to raise your hand. And that nullifies the question. He's going to ask a different question.
Thank you. Please wait for me to finish the question. Are we together? Uganda has a president. Question number 2. Uganda has a president. The president moved places, including Kenya, Tanzania, and Rwanda, when he was trying to liberate Uganda, and he moves under the liberation power. Since date, it's been looked at as a hero in Uganda. Who is that president?
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, correct. Question number 3. Which amendments in the Ugandan constitution removed the presidential age limit?
The 2017/2018 amendment.
Correct. In 2001, 2005, a movement was made in Uganda, and that was made to ensure that elections are conducted in a democratic way. Which movement was that?
National Resistance Movement.
Wrong. The answer is the National Referendum of 2005. Question number 4. Question number 4 states. Question number 4, 5. Question number 5. Question number 5. A presidential system of governance and the restoration of fractional kingdom was established in Uganda. Under which constitution was that established?
It's the 1995.
1995 constitution, correct. The next question, question 6. The Constituent Assembly promulgated the Constitution of Uganda in 1994 and presented to Parliament by one of the members of the Constituent Assembly. Who is that person?
His Excellency Kaguta Museveni.
Wrong. Okay. The answer is can I mention the answer? The constitution that was proclaimed was presented by a High Court judge in the year 1994, that was amended in 1995 by a man known as Kani Hamba. How to do it? By a man known as what? Kani Hamba. Let's move on. Uganda has a constitution which abolished all kingdoms and was done by a president. Who is that president and which constitution was that?
The 1967 by Dr. Afro Milton Obote.
The 1967 constitution by Dr. Milton Obote. Correct. Question number 8. Question number 8. In 1985, the president of Uganda was overthrown by them. Who overthrew him?
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Wrong.
Tito Okello Lutwa.
Correct. Question number 9. The 1980 elections ushered into the area of National Resistance Movement under the NRA headed by Dr. Museveni. That was due to the election malpractice. Which political party made the movement?
Okay, a point of clarity. If you're raising your hand, just do this. Don't like you give me uncertainty.
The Uganda People Congress.
The Uganda People's Congress, correct. One of the reasons why Idi Amin Dada was elected was one of the reasons why Idi Amin Dada came to power was because of the unforeseeable circumstances that were brought on by the government of Obote. This was brought on board due to grievances Then the question comes, which date, which year, and which month did Idi Amin Dada replace Obote?
It was from 1971. It was from 1971.
Partially, not correct. Question is passed.
24th March 1971.
Not correct. The correct answer is 25th January 1971. All together. It's 25th January 1971. You're all getting 0. Which question number? Okay. Question number 11. Question number 11. In the year 1972, Idi Amin Dada was expelled from Uganda to a community. But however, the community identity remains a secret. Which community could that be?
To Saudi Arabia.
To Saudi Arabia. That is partially correct, not the right answer.
To Asia.
Correct. Idi Amin Dada was exiled in the Asian community. Question number 12. A federal system in 1967 replaced the constitution. And the 1967 constitution was introduced by someone, and it did something. Who established that constitution, and what was its main purpose?
It was the Pigeonhole Constitution. And the purpose was to remove the powers of the president.
Not correct.
It was the 1967 Pigeonhole Constitution, which was to reduce the power of traditional leaders.
Not correct. They all get a 0. The answer is like it's the 1967 Constitution that was introduced by Abraham Milton Obote, mainly to abolish kingdoms. So, question number 13. Question number 13. In the year 1962, Uganda went through successful independence. However, questions arose. The first question was, who is to replace or who is to be the head of state? But however, a well-known community leader was introduced to be the head of state. But that was challenged by someone after Frederick Mutesa II was appointed. Who challenged that provision?
It was Dr. Apollo Milton Obote.
Correct. Question number 14. The year 1953 marked a strategic change in Uganda's history, and that made in the subsequent elections that up to date we have, and marked in the beginning of democratic elections in Uganda. Which elections were conducted in 1953?
The 1995 election.
Wrong. Okay, the correct answer is the Legico. The Legico conducted their first election in the year 1953 with the Legislative Council altogether. Question number 15. That's the last question under politics altogether. The Ugandan Constitution is the granum under Article 2. But however, due to the unscrupulous deeds of the 1980 elections, the Idi Amin era, it has brought in magnificent changes in regards to human rights. That starts from Article 20. But however, which chapter in the Constitution provides for the human rights of a person.
Article.
Not correct. So, the answer is chapter 5 of the Constitution provides for the rights of an individual. We are done with politics. Are we together? We are done with politics. We are proceeding to the next. We are going to deal with health. It's entered, right? You're enjoying the questions, right? Okay. Let's now shift our focus. Please, 10 seconds recess. 10 seconds recess, please. You can take someone 10 seconds. This time. All right. The first question under health is the health center 3 in a particular society is introduced for a purpose and to serve a purpose. Which level in the health department does it fall?
The sub-county.
The sub-county, correct. Question 2. The UNICEF body is recognized in Uganda as per the statutes, and one of its primary aims is to help in promoting That's the question. The UNICEF body is a body recognized by Uganda, and its primary role is to help promote
Children health.
children health. That's correct. Mulago National Referral Hospital is one of the best hospitals that Uganda have ever had, and it's located in the capital city of Uganda. Please, I'll address the question, and you can raise your hand. That question is very clarified. Until I finish, then you can what? Are we together? So that's now, you're not doing the service. So which question are we going to now? 19. And that is question number 4. And I hope. Please, before I finish the question, don't raise your hand. All together. The Ministry of Health has been a paramount body in Uganda in providing services. And this has been brought on board due to the best performance of the minister. Who is that minister? Time is done. We're going to the next question. There's no time. All together.
Remember, it's 10 seconds and you can't finish within that time.
Can we move on? Who is the minister? Rufat Chen, right? That's the minister responsible for health. So we're moving on ahead. So, what's the primary role of the village health team? That's the VHTs.
We educate the people of the village on health issues.
To educate the people of the village about health issues. That's correct. In Uganda, surgical services are provided in a limited situation, and that is being described and only ushered into a certain level of medical qualifications. Under which medical department can surgical services be offered?
Health Center 5.
Health Center 5. That is wrong.
Health Center 4.
Health Center 4, correct. Question number 27, that's the seventh question. One of the biggest challenges facing Uganda as per now is HIV/AIDS. But however, people still face challenges as to understanding what causes HIV/AIDS. What would you say?
The HIV or the virus. HIV virus.
HIV virus. Give it to the next. The answer is not correct. It's not.
AIDS is the virus which causes HIV.
AIDS is the virus which causes HIV. Give them all a zero. Give them all a zero. Do you know why? You don't have the ideas. But the question is asking what causes HIV? HIV is caused by what? Exactly. Again. So when you mention me 1 and 1, you're just giving us half of it, you're not putting us full. All together. So the thing is, you mention the full answer. Okay? We need the full answer. You can't just tell me AIDS. No. Let's go to the next. Question number? 23rd. Which airborne disease mainly affects the lungs?
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis. That's correct. That is correct. Next question. Question number 20. Question number 24. Uganda experienced a total lockdown during COVID, and that was expressly declared by the president. Which month, which date, and which year was the lockdown?
It was on September 2019.
Not correct.
23rd March 2020.
23rd March 2020. That is correct. Schools were locked down on the 20th, but the official lockdown country was made on the 23rd March 2020. So, ANC in the medical field stands for something, and it encourages women to do something. What is its purpose and what is ANC?
It is to help women to deliver safely.
Partially correct, not correct.
Is to control non-communicable diseases.
Partially correct, not correct. Please listen to the question. What is ANC and what is its purpose? ANC stands for antenatal care, and its purpose is to protect the woman from this. All together. There are two questions. You did one, you answered one, you left one hand. Give them also. Listen to the question what you asked. Okay. Vitamin A has deficiency as per your. It causes a medical irregularity. But what is that? Question clarified already. I'll proceed the next. I say, please let me finish. Then we'll come. I'll go to question number 20. Question number 27. That is the third last question. The measles vaccine is made for a purpose. What is its purpose?
To prevent spread of the measles virus.
To prevent the spread of the measles virus. Do you agree? That is partially correct.
To prevent measles disease.
That's not correct. The complete answer is that to prevent the spread of that disease among children. All together. That's the complete answer. It's administered to children, right? So that's the complete answer. What is the purpose of exclusive breastfeeding?
Breast milk contains all the necessary food values for children.
That's not correct. What is the purpose?
The purpose is to prevent complication from the young child because he cannot get used to the solid food.
Correct. Polio causes a deficiency among the body. But however, up to date, its vaccine is present. So what's the main aim?
It is to prevent polio among children.
That's not correct.
To prevent viruses among his children.
Correct. Avoid question number? Question number 30, and that's the last question under health. The last question. Which health strategy focuses on disease prevention and community involvement?
Health campaigns.
That's not correct.
Ministry of Health and Program.
That's not correct. Okay. The answer is, give a minute. The answer is the primary health care. It is the strategy that is used to prevent diseases and involve community. It's under the PHC programs. We're done with health. We're done with politics. We're now coming to the entertainment aspect, sports. 10 seconds, recess. Okay, question 1, under sports. Uganda once had a 5,000 meter and a 10,000 meter athlete. That's famous though, since his era. Who is that athlete?
Joshua Cheptegei.
Joshua Cheptegei, correct. Question number 2. Which sport played on horseback with mallets is practiced in Uganda?
Football.
Beg your pardon? Not correct. Polo. Correct. Question number 3. In the year 2000, Uganda had an artist, that is a female artist, and that artist's career can be traced to the year 2000 because of the blue 3 stars. What's the name of that artist?
Cindy. Say Cindy.
Partial correct, not correct. Cindy Sanyu. That's the complete answer. Uganda has one of the best talented personnel when it comes to music. But however, Uganda recognizes Spice Diana as an exceptional artist
in Afro music.
Correct. In Uganda, Music Award recognizes top musicians annually. And which Ugandan Music Award is that?
Hip Hop Music Award.
Hip Hop Music Award, correct. Question number 35. The Bahimba International Festival of Art is looked at in Uganda as a most important festival to celebrate
Festival of Art and Entertainment.
That's partial correct, not correct.
To celebrate Bahimo festivals.
That's not correct. The correct answer is it is to celebrate the African culture and art. So Uganda has an adoptive entertainment industry that is always looked at as a nightlife part of a human being. Which is that entertainment? What?
Present concept.
Beg your pardon?
Present concept. It's present concert.
Wrestling concerts. Okay? That is partial correct.
9 concerts and performances. 9 concerts.
That is partial correct, but not the answer. The answer is concerts and live music performances. Question number 37. We are getting there. Which Ugandan TV station is known for music shows and entertainment news?
NTV.
Not correct.
NBS.
Correct. Now, in the Ugandan film industry, there is a man in that movie who killed Captain Alex, and he's a filmmaker, and is commonly known as
Isaac.
Isaac who? What's the question?
It's Isaac Rich.
Not correct. The correct answer is Isaac Nabuana. Now, the comedy group of Uganda is famous for stage and TV comedies. Which famous Ugandan comedy group is that?
Blue Tree.
Not correct. Oh, the correct answer is the Ebonies. The Ebonies. Now, question number 40. The United States are famously known for their Hollywood movies productions. The Indians are known for their famous Bollywood productions. But however, Uganda is best known for its Yugawood productions. There is a movie which consists of Fiona. What's the name of that movie? Produced by Yugawood.
The title is Fiona.
Not correct. Do you want to try? The answer is The Queen of Katwe. Next question. Question number 41. Uganda has a musician that is commonly known for his contractual words that shows a desire in a particular field in Ugandan history. Until date, he is still pursuing. Who is that musical artist?
Just Chameleon.
Not correct.
Bob Wine.
Not correct. The correct answer is Pepe Cool. Now, question number 42. Uganda has a musician that is commonly known for his baliwa. But however, the concept remains a secret. Who is that artist?
Bob Wine.
Not correct.
Eddie Kenzo.
Not correct. The answer is Jose Chameleon. Question number 43. In the year 2015, Uganda had won an award under the belt. But however, the name of the artist remains on the calendar. Who is that?
Jose Chameleon.
Not correct.
Eddie Kenzo.
Correct. The correct answer is Eddie Kenzo. The next question. Uganda went to the quarterfinals in the African Cup of Nations. Where was that and when was that?
It was 2019 in Morocco. In Senegal.
Pass the question. Pass the question.
It was in 2017 in Senegal.
Not correct. Uganda was eliminated by Senegal in the quarterfinals and gold medal in Cameroon in 2019. Question number 45. Question number 45. Question number 45. Question number 45. Which club is popularly known as the Red Eagles? I'm going to ask another question. That is still number 44, but please wait for the question to be finished. Uganda has a club in the State Premier League that has been challenging the leading trophy holders in its history. Which club is that?
The Hay CCK.
Not correct.
Vipers AC.
Not correct. The correct answer is KCCA. KCCAF. That's what we have. So mention one of the reasons why you're here is because we need audibility so that it can be heard. When you try to fix it, then it means you're not sure about what to say. So That's it. Now, question number 45. The last question. The last question. The last question. The last question. The last question reads, Uganda has a leading trophy holder since the Startimes Women's Premier League was made. And this club up to date is still in the Startimes Premier League. What's the name of the club?
AC Villa.
I'm not sure what month.
AC Villa. That's correct. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us and being part of the show. We have come to the end of the first edition of Secondary Schools Quiz Grand Finale. And shortly after this, we shall be coming for the debate Grand Finale. But however, the results as to which team wins this year's first quiz tournament will be declared at the end of the debate finals. Please, I thank you very much for being part of us in this amazing quiz session. And let's hope that next year we come back and rectify our mistakes. Otherwise, to meet you, I want to say thank you very much. We are done with the quiz. My name is Yamuchet Alemi. Alongside me, I have wish you in a debate finals.